Nice blinker, asshole.
I think it's that.
Good morning, guys. We are on our way to drop Nico off at school, and then we have a bunch of errands to run. After we drop him off, we have to head right to the pediatrician because Luca has his 3-month appointment today. So we're heading there right after we drop Nico off, and then we have a bunch of other things to do today. I'm a little concerned because, oh God, I don't think I have my phone. Hold on, I have to go back and get my phone. A little concerned because Luca has this like cough and it sounds like croup. He's had it since before we went to Florida, but it only happened a couple times, like when he was sleeping, when he was waking up from sleeping, and so I didn't know if it was actually croup or not. It kind of sounded like a congested type cough, so that's what I kind of thought it might be. But it a couple times in Florida and then he stopped. Then it started up again yesterday, and my mother-in-law's a nurse and she was at dance with us and she heard him cough like that, and she said, yeah, that's kind of like a croupy type cough. It's kind of like a bark. So I'm a little nervous that they're gonna say he has croup or something like that, because why wouldn't they? This poor baby has had so many issues ever since he's been born, and I would just feel terrible if there was another issue he would have to deal with. But we'll figure it out. He doesn't seem sick. Like, he doesn't. I called the doctor before we went to Florida. They said, you know, they asked if he was wheezing, they asked if he was having trouble sleeping or eating, and he wasn't wheezing, nothing. Like, it was just a couple coughs like that in his sleep. That was it. So they said he's fine, keep an eye on it, and then it's probably been like a week and a half since we came back from Florida, and it's starting up again. So I'm gonna see what they say. Other than that, I don't really have any concerns. He's doing really good. But yeah, so I forgot my phone at home, so I had to turn around. So Nico's gonna be LATE for school today. Like 5 minutes, but still. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys at the doctor's.
Oh, it takes my dad.
You did. Oh, don't hit. Very nice, gentle, gentle. Oh, good job, gentle, gentle. Okay guys, we have left the doctor's. I just stopped at Starbucks to get Capria something to eat, get myself a coffee. Look what they put on my coffee. If you can see it, it says, love that for you. I hope they made it right, but let's see, they should have. So anyways, we're leaving the doctor's. Luca did really well. I will give you an update when we get home or at some point today. Right now we are actually headed to Sam's Club. It's our next destination because I'm meeting my mom there. She has a Sam's Club account. I have yet to sign up, but she has a membership, so we're gonna meet her there, and I'm going to use my new shopping dolly. It's like almost like a suitcase dolly with like a big fabric box on it to put all your groceries in, and then you just like wheel it out to your car, take it off the dolly and put it in your car. So I'll show you guys that when we get there. Hopefully we won't be in here too long before, because I want to be able to do other things, a couple other things before Nico gets out of school. But yeah, we're headed there now. It's definitely gonna rain. I think it's sprinkling a little bit already. But yeah, we're headed there now, so I will see you guys there. I just want to stop and thank Kedsum for sponsoring today's video. This heavy-duty shopping cart has a waterproof basket that holds up to 330 pounds. You can use it for shopping and groceries, camping, luggage, anything you need, this cart is great for. It's equipped with a waterproof basket with cover. You can cover up your groceries if it's raining or there's moisture in the air to seal out that moisture and keep everything dry while you're loading everything up into the car. The utility cart is foldable for easy storage that I did not know about. Love this shopping cart. Thank you again, Sahm, for sponsoring today's video. Okay guys, we just finished up at Sam's Club. I got pretty much everything we needed. I'm super excited that I don't have to buy like smoothies and chocolate milk, protein shakes, cereal, detergent, those kind of things for a while now. Super excited about that. My mom is gonna get me my own membership for my birthday, so that'll be perfect. So we're headed home right now. I guess I'll see you guys when we get home. It's just hilarious that I have this many smoothies. This honestly doesn't even seem like a lot, but Capria drinks like, I don't know, 4 of these a day, or just like a morning. If I let her, it'll be more than that. But yeah, so I got these from Sam's Club and they were so much cheaper than buying just the 12 pack. This was a 24 pack. And then I got Nico's chocolate milks that he's obsessed with. These things are so friggin' expensive, but my mom has the package of 24 of these, so we're gonna be stocked up for a while, and I am just like so happy about that. Okay guys, it is actually the next day. Didn't really do much yesterday after I ran my errands, but right now we just got home from lunch with our cousin and her 1-year-old. My mom brought Nico home from school and they are already fighting. So Capria fell asleep in the car on the way to the to lunch, and I had to wake her up like right after she fell asleep, basically, because we were at the restaurant like 5 minutes after she fell asleep. So she didn't get to finish her nap. She didn't fall asleep on the way home, and now they're fighting. So I'm just counting down the minutes because Polly will be home in an hour and for the weekend, and I can't wait. So I'm actually going to do a little work on the computer while I get them on their tablets for some quiet time. So let's hope that that works, because I need to get some stuff done. And I wasn't home all day, so I really want to get this stuff done before the weekend festivities start. So Capria is freshly potty trained.
I'm not potty trained.
Sure you are.
No.
So all day long we are on and off the potty, and it is great. We're still not doing overnights in undies. We're doing diapers overnight. But honestly, she's probably, wait, I gotta wipe. She's honestly, here, wipe. Ready for undies overnight, I think, because she usually has a dry diaper. But the problem is she sleeps with me because I can't get her to stay in her bed. So, pull up your pants. So I don't want to get peed on in the middle of the night. So I keep her in her diaper. So I don't really know what the solution is for that. She'll wake up after 20 minutes and realize I'm gone, and then she'll get up and come find me. Can't get her to sleep unless I am somewhere in her line of sight. So that ends up with her being in my bed at the end of the night. When I go to sleep, I just let her sleep in my bed. So what is the solution? I really don't know, because don't want to get peed on in the middle of the night, but I also don't want to hinder her from learning how to not sleep in a diaper overnight and not get used to that. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts below. I'm sure they're going to be very critical of her sleeping in my bed, but that is just what's working, and that is how we get sleep in our house, and I feel like that is more important right now. We did the same thing with Nico, and he currently sleeps on his own now that he's older. So it's not like it's gonna be forever. Even if it was, I wouldn't be mad at it. I just don't want to get peed on. So, because I did with Nico a lot. So yeah, give me all the suggestions, all the advice, because I will take what I can get, and I would really appreciate it. But right now, still waiting on Polly to get home. I have to feed and change the baby, and then I want to get the house cleaned up before he gets home, just because there's like toys everywhere, but don't know if I'll be able to get that part done. But I obviously do have to take care of the baby. So I'm going to do that real quick and hope that no one fights. It's already starting.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, can you put this in the plate, please?
No,
In your purse.
no.
Here, give me your purse.
Moody. Moody.
Is this broken, Nico? Already?
Mama. No, you could go back. Wait. No, me. I know how to put them back. I know how to fix it. I know that I fix it.
Pick up that smoothie.
Auntie, Luca.
I'll be fine by then. We were on a high, but now we're letting go. Finding our way back is
Oh, baby. Baby.
thinking about myself. I'm minding on my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then. I'll be fine by then. I go to bed, get up early.
Look what's left over of his poor shine yesterday. Poor baby. He doesn't seem to mind though. Doesn't seem to mind though. He got lipstick on his cheek.
It's been alright without you here, though it was better when you were there right by my side that long ago. Oh, how I wish I didn't care if I was okay, that I could just erase, rewind, let it roll. But now I've been there.
Daddy!
And now I'm fine by then.
Well, okay. I'm gonna get mad at you doing it inside.
All I know from now, I'm thinking about myself. I'm minding just my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then.
So, the kids are outside with Polly. He's finally home for the weekend. I just fed the baby and changed him and everything. He's getting tired, so I'm gonna put him down. But real quick, I just wanted to give you an update on his 3-month appointment, or 3.5-month appointment. It went really well. the cough, that deep raspy, not raspy, it's like a deep throaty cough that he has, that has been chalked up to silent acid reflux, which makes sense because I had like an inkling that he had acid reflux because he has like a lot of phlegm in his, and mucus in his throat, like at all times. So I had an idea, because Capria had the same problem and she had acid reflux. So that's good. It's so slight and so mild that she's not going to do anything about it. Like, he doesn't really need any treatment or anything. He's definitely not like uncomfortable or anything like that. It's just like a cough once in a while. That's literally the only, besides like a lot of mucus in his, like the back of his throat. Those are the only symptoms, so he doesn't really need any treatment. She felt around in his mouth for teeth. She said if they would be coming in around like 5-6 months, she'd be able to feel them already, and she does not feel them. I am super happy about that because my other kids got their teeth super early, and teething is just no fun. He went from the 15th percentile to the 60th for height. He gained 3 pounds. He's still in the 30th percentile, but gained 3 pounds. He gained 4 centimeters on his head, so she thinks he's definitely going through a growth spurt right now. So she said, let him finish the growth spurt. So do what I'm doing for another week. Then she said that because of his weight, he should be able to go 8 hours overnight without waking up to eat. So I tried it last night, and I don't know, like, I tried to let him cry, but like I couldn't. I mean, it's the middle of the night, I'm not gonna let him scream. He's also right next to me, and of course Capria was in my bed, so I didn't want her to wake up, and I couldn't sleep anyways with the crying, so I let it go on for like a few minutes, and then I just picked him up and fed him, put him back down. So he wakes up at about midnight or like 12:30, and then he'll wake up again around 4 or 5. So I mean, it's not terrible. I'm up anyways because Capria has a lot of night terrors, or Nico will come in my bed, or like he comes in about like 4 or 5 o'clock anyways. And sometimes he'll wake me up because he tries to get in the middle of me and Capria and lays on top of us, and they start fighting and wakes me up. But so I'm just gonna keep working on that and just see if I can get him to sleep 8 hours, see if we can work our way up to that. Other than that, I think that was it. Everything else has been really, really good. I'm so happy that he doesn't have croup, and yeah, he's perfect. So he's not as advanced physically as Nico was, and I don't know if that's because I don't play with him as much as I played with Nico, because Nico was my only kid. Capria was a girl, and I feel like girls are just not as advanced. Capria definitely falls into that, but yeah, he's a boy, and he's not as active as Nico was, or sturdy and stable as Nico was at this age. So we're just gonna work on it. We're gonna do some extra tummy times. But yeah, he's doing really, really good. Everything's great, and I'm so happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna put him down for a nap and then make dinner. Usually he'll take a little cat nap before dinner, and then he'll go to sleep for the night around like 7 or 8. Well, no, like 6 or 7. And then he'll be asleep till midnight. So I'm gonna do that right now. He scratched his poor baby head with his nails. But yeah, I'm gonna do that now, and then I'm gonna make dinner, and then we're gonna eat as a family for the first time all week. So, you know, because Polly's been gone, so look at how cute he is. He's just the sweetest boy ever. He's so sweet. You are. You're so sweet. He smiles at everybody. He laughs at everything. So I could not get baby Luca to sleep. He's just been like super fussy. Couldn't get him to sleep. He slept for like 10 minutes and then was awake again. So I just gave him some more Tylenol. It's possible that his leg is still bothering him because he was like this last night too. And he usually never fusses unless something's wrong or he's in pain or has to poop or something. And I know that he doesn't have to poop. So, I know he doesn't have any gas, but I gave him some gas drops just in case, and I gave him a little bit of Tylenol, so one of those hopefully will help him out, and he'll be able to relax and go to bed soon, because his, like, actual bedtime is coming up. But because I was, like, trying to get him to sleep this whole time and get him calmed down, I wasn't able to make dinner, so... Polly just left to get the kids some McDonald's. I'll eat something later. I have Capria upstairs with me and Luca. Polly took Nico, but I have them upstairs watching Miss Rachel while I fold some laundry and switch out some baby clothes because Mr. Luca is growing out of his 0 to 3 months, so I have to switch out some sizes. And I also was doing some laundry. I need some, I'm like trying to declutter. I decluttered Capria's clothes. Her dresser is completely decluttered and organized now. I have to work on my dresser, and Nico's dresser is like halfway done. So, and then I have to do Polly's, but for now, I'm just getting Luca's decluttered a little bit and getting rid of the ones that the sizes we don't need anymore. But anyways, so I have them up here watching TV while I do that. But I am going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Ketsum, for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys check out the link if you want to look at their products. They have a bunch of different moving dollies, moving straps, all the things. So make sure you check out the description box below so you can find out where to take a look at all their awesome products. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it to let me know that you liked it. And thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.